Yeah.
So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Everybody's going to hear about it?
For sure. The whole city's going to, yeah. I'm real competitive.
Welcome to Ephemeral. Come on in.
Okay, I'm excited.
What would you like to get tattooed today?
I would love to get a logo from our show, 2K TV. Is that possible?
Yeah, awesome. I have these here.
Okay.
Check them out.
I love this one. This one's perfect.
That size is good?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I get it so I'm looking at it or you're looking at it?
Really, it's up to you. It's your preference.
Okay.
It's your body. You're going to have to live with it for the next, 2 to 3 years. So it's up to you, whatever you feel like.
Did you say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome. Let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. You better work, didn't I come to play? Knocking off the pawns, yeah, we
Oh, that is awesome. What happened since Vegas apparently last 2 to 3 years? All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. You know, they're going to try to play me with the team I'm on and then beat me with me, which is kind of funny. So just being able to just now have that little connection is just amazing.
Me, I usually only use one player the whole game. I try to abuse, so I might get Damian Lillard and just try to score 60 with him.
Giannis is too overpowered on 2K, by the way. It's just impossible to defend against him.
Okay, but what if you become the Giannis next year? Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say it's unfair, but I'm still going to use it.
Okay. And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
This is real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you going to get yours?
We'll have to figure that out for next season.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there. Maybe I'll put my win-loss percentage right across my face.
Okay, well,
Won't be a long
great.
tattoo. All right, we're here at the 2K headquarters, and the dev team is working feverishly to get 2K24 out the door for all of you. And one big step in that process is actually happening inside right now. And today to talk about that, I'm joined by gameplay director Mike Wing. Mike, welcome back to 2K TV.
Hey, nice to see you again, Chris. Good to be here.
So I noticed we have some community members in there playing the game, giving feedback to you. What's it like for the development side to get direct feedback on the game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, rec, the pro guys, like basically.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Harden out there with Johnson. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Harden. Fires for three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. It's Brown on the wing. The feed to Williams. No good there. so the Pelicans will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Now, here is Gallinari. After the miss from Johnson. Left side, Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans. And the basket by Johnson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Brown, good.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Johnson can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Harden finds Ingram. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. That they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Now here's Ingram. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Johnson down low. Brown's there. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 6. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Harden kicks to Ingram. Brown against Johnson. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Now, here's Johnson. After Jaylen Brown's miss. Basket good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. It's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now, here's Brogdon. 11 points last game. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson outside. Down low. Gallinari with the steal. Brown outside. For Ingram. Almost, but it rolls out.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Johnson. Williamson trying to free himself up. Johnson can't hit. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Gallinari. And it's Williamson with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Johnson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
You know, the guys, they've also been excelling in the low post so far tonight, focusing on strong interior play, powering their way past the defense.
Smart's checked in for Brown. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Celtics Entertainment. All on another hand for the Celtics Entertainment.
Gallinari surveying the D. Back to Brogdon. The pass to Gallinari. Takes the 3. And Smart with the basket on the assist from Gallinari.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
On the wing, Johnson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Smart. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The clever floater, right? Marcus Smart putting the right amount of touch on what is really a tough shot.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Johnson. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Smart. The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Johnson right side. Passes it to Ingram. Johnson against Brogdon. And Johnson with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And Boston has possession. The Pelicans make their last shot. Brogdon looking around. Gallinari inside the three-point line. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
Johnson outside. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Johnson against Smart. Gallinari outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gallinari's got 5.
This guy is such a consistent shooter. Gallinari with the long-range delivery.
Brogdon against Harden. On the wing, Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. Can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
TA, thanks for that update, guys. What can they do to prevent a barrage of points to start this game?
I think one thing they have to do is stay connected to shooters. Obviously, though, easier said than done.
Right. You don't want to give up easy looks, especially at the rim and from the three-point line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Gallinari. And it's White in for Malcolm Brogdon. Outside, White. Tatum against Jones. Tatum's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 10. Jones, the pass to Johnson. A three ball. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Johnson. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And he makes good on the layup. Johnson's got 24.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
So for New Orleans right now, Ingram steps in at the 4, with Zion sliding into center. Then it's Johnson, and it's Daniels in at the 3. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after it, keep attacking. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Smart up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Got a piece of it. Gallinari wide open. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Got that one up quick. Ingram's got his 2nd basket.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Ingram against Gallinari. Here's Brown. They get the rebound. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Daniels with it. Brown on him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Boston.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
Celtics trail by 16. Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Smart. Gallinari against Ingram. Brown outside. Clock at 6. In the corner, Smart with it. Johnson with the block. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Brogdon inside the line. Lewis grabs the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Smart. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Here's Brogdon. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Smart against Johnson. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Brogdon against Lewis. Shot clock at 6. Brogdon kicks to Smart. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Pelicans leading by 20. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On the wing, Brown. Here's Richards. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And that one is good. That's 28 points for Johnson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Brogdon. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Wow, how about the balance and strength of Malcolm Brogdon? Give him the end one.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
The pass to Smart. They get a hand on it. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Smart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
For New Orleans, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was a man on a mission. He scored an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Brown against Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 34 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Whitey's checked in for Brogdon.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Richards passes to Gallinari. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Jones checked in for New Orleans. Brown against Jones. For the 3. They get it back.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson down low. White covering. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 36.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Bounce pass from Tatum. Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Tatum, that's for 2. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. New Orleans has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the point. It's the Boston 5.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. He hits the second from the line. Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Gallinari outside to the inside. Williams dishes to Tatum. He kicks to Gallinari. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
Well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Johnson gets the bucket.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. Gallinari outside, and the foul called on MP.
Johnson.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And Boston has possession. Here's Brown. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Williamson.
3 points.
Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Celtics shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Brogdon. There's the lob to Brown.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and boy, the ability just blossoming.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness. He's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari.
Danilo.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Johnson, and he converts the layup. Johnson's got 42 in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Passes to Williams. Up top, Brown. Shot from 12. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
And the shot goes down. 44 points for Johnson.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Tatum kicks to Gallinari. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Tatum. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Johnson. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls. And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Johnson with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
New Orleans on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Gallinari.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters.
Here's Johnson. Count it, good. Johnson's got 46 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Brogdon the pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Gallinari on the wing. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Johnson left side. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Tatum with it. He has 6. Pass to Williams. Back to Tatum. Valanciunas against Williams. Brogdon outside. Just 4 to shoot. Boston getting another chance here. Williams against Valanciunas. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Johnson at the elbow. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Williamson against Williams. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And as we watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williams trying to break free. And there's Brogdon on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Harden kicks to Ingram. High post Johnson. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's the pass to Tatum. Johnson against Brown. Pelicans pull it in. And here is Johnson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Williamson outside. From past the arc. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Inside, here's Johnson. And they pick up 2. Johnson's got 58.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Brown outside. And taken away by Johnson. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Count the basket. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Nick Richards. The Pelicans shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Larry Nance, and it's Johnson in at the 2-guard spot. He dishes it to Murphy. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The free throw drops for Murphy. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Nice ball movement by Boston. And finished off by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Lewis dishes to Nance. Stolen by Brogdon. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Ross. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murphy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Daniels passes to Johnson. And good! He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Brogdon outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Nance.
So you have to have an appreciation for Malcolm Brogdon's willingness to draw contact. This guy's got a big body and great concentration.
Here's Johnson. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Murphy against Horford. Brogdon kicks to Ross. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Johnson left side. Johnson double teamed. Outside Lewis. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
Lewis Jr.
Johnson's got his 6th assist on the night.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Johnson, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Johnson drops them both. Here's Davison. Kicks it to Williams. Pass to Ross. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Johnson attacking. The rebound by Davison.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Back to Williams. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the way in.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nance Jr.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
They barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
On the wing, Williams, guarded by Green. To the middle, here's Ross. Johnson with the block.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Davison, Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Davison, the pass to Ross. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Davison. Shot clock at 5 to end the run. Got a hand on it.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
Horford, no luck. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Johnson for 3. Second chance shot. And Nance puts it in. Nance has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Boston, put your hands together. Once again, they are Celtics.
First free throw is good. That one misses. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Here's Hauser. He's covered by Daniels. The kick out to Williams. No good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Green passes to Lewis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ross against Johnson. Here's Davison. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
New Orleans gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Pass to Ross. Now the pass to Davison. Horford trying to free himself up.
Boston foul. Sam Hauser.
Derek White checked in for the Celtics.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Derek White.
Now here's Lewis. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to Johnson. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Out to the right wing. Over in the corner, White down to 5 on the shot clock. They could use a bucket. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball.
And the Celtics making a change here. Richards is checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. McCollum's checked in for Lewis. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Inside, and stolen by White. Here's Davison. And another miss by Boston. And the Pelicans with the possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Nance.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
White, good.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
To the middle. Kicks it out to McCollum. Buries it from three-point range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Davison. Here's Richards. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green dishes to McCollum. Down low. No good with the layup.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Davison, the pass to White. And White with the stuff.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Johnson outside. Johnson draws the double. Man's trying to break loose. Johnson gets the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And he makes that one. White's got 10 points in just the second half.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Johnson for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Richards, covered by Nance. Richards, no good.
2 minutes.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. That one good for 2.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Davison, the pass to Hauser. Here's White. Johnson with the block. McCollum kicks to Murphy. Back to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Johnson. Green breaking loose. Here's Nance. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
What you respect about Larry Nance Jr. is his work ethic. This guy wants to keep getting better. He adds more and more elements to his game. He is such a fun player to watch.
That free throw missing. Al Horford's checked in for White. Good on the second free throw. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Horford. Ross on the wing. Johnson with the block.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Feeds it to McCollum. Makes it off the glass.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Kicks to Ross. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 4 on the clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't really home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.